the towering personalities from Narsimanji, and we will be enlightened by their guidance of what the newly launched uh, integrated BBA plus MBA program is. And, we all will be guided through how and what is this particular program, what kind of admission process, and all those things. So before that, before starting this particular presentation or this particular session, let me take an opportunity to thank Amit Modakji from Narsimanji, who has been instrumental in arranging this particular session, Dr. Minu Mehta and Dr. Bala Krishnamoorthy for taking the time from their busy schedule and actually arranging this session at a very last moment. And then we have been coordinating with various students to get this particular informative session right, and listen from the horse's mouth that we all wanted to hear desperately from what this particular new program launched. Because NMIMS, as we know, it's the coveted institute based out of Bombay, and then spread its wings across India, right from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Indore, and various other places. And now NMIMS has been one of the coveted brand name and a very sought after program for management education. Not only management education, they have BTech program as well, which is a very, very renowned and structured program for all the UG aspirants. So, not taking time so much, let me first introduce Dr. Minu Mehta. Uh, Dr. Mehta is a dean and professor of Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, NMIMS, an academician who works at the intersection of education. She has been uh, into this education field since the last more than 29 years and completely dedicated with management and collaborations with comprehensive experience in every facet of higher education. You name the field and you can, seek her advice in academics, administration, various promotional activities and outreach programs. She is keenly associated with creating, strengthening, and sustaining knowledge networks within and outside the classroom. So, a person who has a theoretical as well as pragmatic approach to all the pedagogy that we uh, can understand from her. Partnering with Indian and global academic bodies to harness the wisdom and expertise of academia and practitioners. So, she is uh, an adept academician and an administrator, who can guide us on this particular uh, session today. Another important uh, personality that we have is Dr. Bala Krishnamoorthy. She is a senior professor of strategy of SBM in NMIMS, a premier business school institute. As we said, that NMIS is one of the sought after management program across India. Not only in India, outside India, a lot of students join NMIMS, a lot of NRI students join NMIMS. And if you see in Bombay and various other places, it is so bubbling with energy and enthusiastic students, because I myself has visited NMIMS couple of times and I see those that kind of energy there in this particular institute. Dr. Bala Krishnamurthy has very vast experience handling data of NAC, NIRF ratings, and various rating process. So she has a complete understanding of ranking process and developmental programs. So she herself has developed a lot of programs. She is the chair of the committees on customer relations and brand building. So she is a adept marketing professor that she can guide us through. Dr. Bala is a consultant for institutional development and faculty development programs across India for various B schools. She has developed an in-depth understanding of the requirements of global accreditation of Indian business school. So as I said, right from outreach to ratings to, rankings of the particular B schools, she is very, very into that particular area. In fact, we can say that her complete, mind and body is there in terms of rankings, ratings, and being a very adept marketing professor. She has led the building of, industry connections, admissions. So a strategist by core, she is a senior professor, as I said, of strategy at SBM and MIMS. And on this note, Dr. Bala Krishnamoorthy contributes to a lot of management research with articles in highly reputed journals listed in ABDC list and Scopus indexed with high impact factors. So at SBM NMIMS, 12 scholars have been awarded PhD degrees with Dr. Bala being a TAC chair. So that is how we have this esteemed guest today uh, with us who will be guiding us for this particular program. Apart from that, we have Asim, who is our senior faculty for various management programs, and he is one of the senior mentor in time and takes care of mentoring students for undergraduate programs. So, on this note, welcome Dr. Minu Mehta, Dr. Bala Krishnamoorthy, and Asim, and myself, Sachin, President of Time. We will take you through this particular enlightening session from Dr. Minu Mehta. So over to you, Dr. Mehta. You can, tell us something about what the NMIMS, what is the thought process behind launching this particular, integrated BBA plus MBA program. And if you have any presentation, definitely you can share the presentation and take this side.
Thank you so much, Sachin. Thank you for your kind introduction. So, at NMIMS, we are very proud to announce the launch of our 5-year integrated BBA MBA program. And with Sachin's permission, I am sharing my screen now. Am I doing it right? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, it's visible.
It's visible. Very good. Nice. So this integrated BBA MBA program is a specially curated 5-year journey for the students who have the clarity early on that they wish to make a career in management and they seek management education. So the students join us after their 12th standard, spend 5 years with us, and at the end of their journey, what they take from us is a coveted MBA degree from NMIMS, and the nomenclature of the degree is Integrated BBA MBA. Now, respecting the mandate of NEP, we have kept an exit option at the end of the 3rd year. So those students who wish to exercise that will receive the BBA degree. However, we do not think there would be students who would take this route because the very flavor and the very advantage of an integrated program is the fact that you make a choice early on, and this protects you from the cumbersome procedure of applying for competitive exams once you finish your graduation, because all of us know that for any good job you would require a business degree, and by taking the integrated path, the obvious advantage is that you make this career choice early on. So the total credits that we have designed under this program would range somewhere from 210 to 230. This is an evolving space. So that is why we have kept this flexibility with us. During this 5-year journey, what we have for you is a very interesting mix of multiple internships, opportunities for summer schools, international immersion, industry projects, life projects, and an early and comprehensive exposure to the corporate world. We also have the opportunity for the students to choose from the concentrations of finance, marketing, operations, and data science. And over this 5-year journey, we are very sure that our students would end up with a lot that industry values. And what is that? Since you come from NMIMS, it is very obvious that the industry would expect a very high level of business acumen from you, and we hope to develop that. We also want our students to be conscious of the responsibility that a manager or a leader is expected to shoulder when it comes to decision making, because our decisions impact not only us but so many other stakeholders along the value chain. Our students would demonstrate a very high domain knowledge and technical proficiency. For this, we have made sure that the entire program is infused with AI and a very high dose of technical integration, because as we understand, the business world is moving towards more and more technical expertise. Our students would be very good in communication and presentation skills, because end of the day, how you come across as a person and the confidence that you are able to portray makes a very big difference. Apart from that, we expect our students to demonstrate not only leadership but to also be team players. So your ability to align your personal goals and balance them with that of the aspiration of the organization and the team that you work for is very important for us. We want our students to be invested in self-development and to take all possible opportunities to become lifelong learners. Looking at the manner in which the world is portraying instances of uncertainty, both political as well as economic, it is very essential for us to develop faculties of change and risk management among our students. And it goes without saying that we want our students to have the ability of critical thinking and, of course, very high analytical skills. So these are the graduate attributes which we have articulated for our students. That means our graduates would be demonstrating these characteristics. We want our students to take up positions of responsibility and leadership, and in case they aspire for higher education, then the 5-year journey with us would prepare them to join the best of the places wherever they aspire. We are very sure they would be in a position to receive offers from there. Now, what is it that we have in store for you? What have we planned for you over a 5-year journey? This is an integrated program. So let me take 2 minutes so that you can understand our perspective of integration. When we say integrated, what exactly do we have in mind? What we aspire for our students is an integrated understanding of the domain of business. So for that, we will make sure that our students are able to develop a very strong general management focus and also have expertise in the domains of their choice. I told you that there are 3 concentrations that we are offering to begin with: finance, marketing, operations, and data science. We want our students to have a very strong foundational knowledge in core disciplines like economics, marketing, finance, data analytics, and so on. Now, with this, when they advance to the level of the masters, it would be possible for them to understand the complexities of the business world and to integrate real life problems with classroom understanding. When it comes to pedagogy, we have a lot of immersive platforms ready for you. So our students would be making an extensive use of the case study approach, live projects, industry projects, and so on. Bloomberg training, and I mean, so many other platforms which come because of the very strong infrastructural support that we have received from our management, as well as the strong industry support that we have developed thanks to our alumni and also our industry mentors. Now, these programs are multidisciplinary in nature. So another aspect of integration is the fact that we belong to the NMIMS ecosystem, which has got so many schools in different domains. So we intend to make use of the expertise developed by our sister schools. So this integrated program is integrated in the sense that it brings together the collective resources and knowledge and expertise of brand NMIMS in the fields of technology, business, management, liberal arts. So it becomes a truly multidisciplinary program, and because of this, it is possible for us to proudly announce that we are invested in holistic development of our students. So how is this program different from, say, the other integrated programs which are there in the market? For this, let me explain to you the legacy of Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce. Now, ASMSOC, as it is popularly known, has already established credentials in the space of undergraduate programs as well as postgraduate education. So, our BBA, BCom, our BSc Finance, and our BBA FinTech programs are extremely well received by market and industry and the students, and they are very sought after. Similarly, our MSc Finance is a very strong postgraduate offering that we have for in the postgraduate space. So now when we are entering the integrated space, what are we doing? We are in a way amalgamating our strengths in both these areas. So this sets us apart because we have already an established presence in the UG space as well as PG space. Now coming to pedagogy, as I have told you earlier also, we will be making an extensive use of workshops. We will have lot of lab-based courses and hands-on training opportunities will be given to the students. AI and analytics is again something that is infused and integrated over the different courses that our students would be taking up. And strategic concentrations I've already told you about. So this, sets the tone for what you can expect from our integrated BBA MBA spread over 5 years. So now over to you, Sachin. If there are specific questions, I
Sure.
will be happy to take.
Right. Thank you so much, Dr. Minu Mehta. And so, guys, if you have any questions, you can just type it out in the chat, and we will definitely take those questions one by one. Also, a couple of questions that our counselors across
Yeah,
India
sure.
has put up. So, so first of all, will this program will be available in all the campuses of NMIMS?
So we are making our beginning with the Mumbai campus.
Okay.
And yeah, so as of now, in the coming academic session, we are offering it in our Mumbai campus. And yeah, this is an evolving space. And since our infrastructure is strong, you can expect us to roll it out in the other campuses also in near future.
So students for this academic year 25-26, the
Yeah.
program is going to start from Mumbai campus, and Dr. Mehta, what would be the intake of the students that you are planning for this academic year?
So, since this is our launch year, what we have in mind is a small cohort, say around 60 students. However, if there is a good response and if we find good quality students which exceeds our expectation, then we are okay to have even 2 batches.
I'm sure you will have to construct another floor on NMIMS building because we have been getting a lot of queries from the students. The moment this program was launched and announced by NMIMS, so we are getting a lot of queries on that. So as you have already said that, the students are going to get exposure in marketing, finance, operations, and data science. And as well as you have mentioned that it's going to be a case study based pedagogy
Yeah.
with live projects and industry internships. And it's a so more to say that I think it's going to be a very pragmatic approach towards the management program. Uh, so I would like to ask, will there be any global exposure opportunities like exchange programs or international immersions that you are planning in future?
So, NMIMS University has a full-fledged international linkages department, and opportunities for international linkages is available to all the schools and all the programs. So similarly, it is available for our BBA MBA program also, and we are planning initiatives like international immersion, whereby our students would be visiting some partner institutions,
Mhm.
maybe take some classroom academic experience whereby they get to understand how faculty in foreign universities teach, get evaluated by them, visit a curated list of organizations wherever we take our students, meet their top management, and so on. So yes, it is very much on the cards.
Right. And so now we've started getting the questions from
Sure.
chat.
Yeah.
And
Sachin, if I
since,
may just
yeah, yeah,
interject here.
yes, Asim.
Good evening, Mehta ma'am. Just one query I had. Like ASMSOC is absolutely a brilliant institution. We all are aware of that. Now, NMIMS School of Business, which operates their MBA programs, it's a separate entity, I'm assuming here. So,
Right.
will the professors who teach as ASMSOC and School of Business Management, are they two separate set of faculty members?
So when our management decided to launch this integrated BBA MBA program, the very fact that they chose School of Commerce, number one, shows their confidence in our ability to pull it off. Having said that, all our schools work in a very integrated manner. So, there is a lot of sharing of resources. So when I say sharing of resources, I mean intellectual resources like faculty and also physical infrastructure. And
Right.
since SBM is an established and name which has had a very remarkable run over the last many years, we look up to them for mentorship. And there would be a lot of, so that is why, Bala ma'am, who is our academic advisor, belongs to the School of Business Management. So
Right.
School of Business Management and ASMSOC have worked together to curate this program. So there would be a lot of give and take when it comes to receiving support and help from SBM, not only SBM, but all the other sister schools also.
Right. So one query that a lot of students have been asking us, ma'am, is like, what is the fee structure for this program?
Yeah. So we have tried to keep it as competitive as possible, and knowing Mumbai and the complexities of Mumbai. So it is like 6.5 lakhs per annum, in the range of that.
Thank
And
you.
our BBA is 4. And
Yes.
from the perspective of MBA, we thought this would be extremely competitive. So that's how we have kept it in that range.
Right. Over to you, Sachin.
Right. Thanks, Asim. And so now $1 million question from the students. What is the admission process
Yeah.
and how can one enter into this coveted program?
So NPAT is the only route. That is the only admission route available. And this year, all the students who have opted for School of Commerce, any program, any geography, we are going to pick up the top rankers and we will make an offer to them. So this year, it is by invitation only because this is our launch year. And in the times to come, this will become like another opportunity in it will join the options that we have in the bouquet for the other students from next year onwards. But this year it is by invitation only.
Okay. Right. And so there was a question from Mishta, and she asked, okay, if I do a BBA and opt out after 3 years, doing so will you be giving BBA a general BBA degree or a BBA in operations or finance based on the credits?
First of all, Ishta, why would you join us and leave the journey midway? I don't think it's a wise choice by any means. Because if you look into the market, I don't think, cost wise, it is 6.5 for 2 more years. So I don't think it's possible for you to get a reputed MBA. So we don't see students taking that path. We have given the exit option to respect NEP. So the students who choose to exercise that option will get BBA.
One more query that students generally ask us is about the placements at ASMSOC.
Right.
And I'm assuming there is a separate placement body for ASMSOC. So any insight into that, ma'am?
Yeah, so we have a dedicated, full-fledged career advisory and placement department. So these career services are available to all our students. And even if you were to look at the placements for our undergrad students, that means our BBA, BCom, BSc Finance students, they have done very well. And same is the story for our MSc students also. So it is reasonable for us to believe that our integrated BBA MBA students will receive lots of opportunities and they would be well received by industry. So yes, placement guidance as well as opportunities for placement are available to all the students. Not only that, we also take extra care when it comes to grooming our students for placement. So whether it is preparation of their resumes, whether it is giving them insights into how to crack the interview, we do a lot of training in that space also.
Right. And another interesting question that we are getting from the student. So one student has given two questions. So like Mumbai, you have two campuses, Mumbai and Navi Mumbai. So I believe the main campus, you will be starting this particular program.
So we are offering this program at the Vile Parle campus.
Okay.
Mumbai campus.
So
Not the
Mumbai
Navi.
campus, yeah. So students, this particular program for academic year 25-26, since this is the launch year, this particular program will be commencing in the Mumbai, the main campus of Narsi Monji. And that is where you will have a very good exposure because that is the institute, that's the main branch that you will be hosted. And as I see, ma'am has already explained about the size of the batch, 60 students, and based on the interest and the invitations that they will be sending out, more batches can be planned out. But students, one important thing is that for the aspirants who are preparing for the integrated BBA programs for 2026, this is one of the very coveted opportunity for you people to right now plan and understand what kind of syllabus is there in NPAT. Like students who have just entered into 12th standard, uh, typically the NPAT exams will be there, and then that's how probably you can. I will ask ma'am to throw some light on the NPAT entrance exam also, so that you can people those who are aspiring for 2026, people those who have already taken in 2025, they will be shortlisted as per the criteria from the college, and they will get the mails and the calls from the institute for this academic year. But students who are preparing for next year, 2026. So I would want Dr. Mehta to tell us something about the NPAT exam also.
So the basic nature of NPAT will remain the same. See, we are looking for academically driven students, and NPAT has served us very well in that sphere. And yes, maths or stats is compulsory because our experience has been that the academic rigor that our programs demand, the students who have taken maths and stats are in a better space to take up the challenges. Otherwise, it becomes difficult, academically difficult for the other students. So maths and stats as an entry level eligibility condition will remain. We are not planning on any interviews because these are students who are coming right after 12th standard. We do not expect them to have any work experience. So as of now, there is no plan to have any interview, and we are looking for studious, academically driven students who are sincere and who are invested in self-development.
Fantastic, ma'am. Students, you are basically asking a lot of questions on how one will stay motivated for the next 5 years in this particular program. So, one thing that I can talk about the particular program is, yes, there will be a lot of exciting case studies, live projects, and industry internships. Not only that, NMIMS is also famous for a lot of extracurricular activities and student-driven activities, which makes the campus life very, very beautiful. And the campus is bang opposite, the Juhu Beach and the sought-after area of Bombay, where you can have glimpse of Amitabh Bachchan's bungalow nearby. And so, Dr. Mehta, tell us something about the students' activities and student-driven activities that will keep on engaging and in better learning.
So we have lots of student clubs and associations because we are very deeply invested in holistic development of our students' personality. So whether it is sports or it is cultural activities or it is taking part in inter-college competitions, organizing cultural festivals, taking part in our entrepreneurship cell activities. We have a very interesting program, Reverse Shark Tank, which has become very famous over the last few years. And we do a lot of projects in the space of social sensitization. So we have Rotaract, we have Enactors, we have Student Responsibility Forum. So when you look at the opportunities that are available to you as part of our student clubs and associations, you will find that there are lot of things that you can do to engage yourself, develop your personality, and become well-rounded individuals. All our activities are student-driven. So you will find that right from year one, on some occasion or the other, you would be thrust upon to lead an event or an activity, and you will find yourself undergoing a sort of a metamorphosis by the time the first year ends. So imagine How many changes will take place in you over a period of 5 years?
In fact, a lot of students can actually, like what ma'am is saying, the reverse Shark Tank. So you can have a very good startup environment there
Oh
itself.
yeah. In fact, a lot of interesting startups have been founded by students while they are still studying with us. And because we are in Mumbai, the opportunities just magnify.
Fantastic, ma'am. And as the brand name is there, obviously students for the fees, definitely there will be a lot of financial assistance in terms of there are a lot of financial institutions who are ready to give student loans, education loans. Plus, ma'am can also tell us something about the scholarship program or any financial assistance. So this is one question, ma'am. Also, second question, which because a lot of all across India students are joining in and they are
Yeah.
also live on YouTube. So how the admissions, what is the weightage of outside Maharashtra student or Bombay? Is there any certain criteria, or are we following any government reservation model or anything? So probably you can tell us something about. So these are the two questions that we have.
Okay, there is only one criteria. The top scorers of NPAT will receive invitation to join the integrated BBA MBA program. You have to be a top scorer among all the thousands and thousands of people who have applied and taken the NPAT route. Coming to assistance, so we are working out in the as far as scholarships and financial assistance is concerned. Maybe on a case-to-case basis, we can have a look. As of now, there are no scholarships, but there are banks with whom we have, whereby we have a good relationship. For example, HDFC Bank, Bank of Baroda, and so on. And they assist our students in taking student loans. The complexities of Mumbai are such. I can see a lot of questions on hostels. So even though you have not asked, Sachin,
Yes, I was
let
about to
me
ask my
clarify on that. Yeah, we do have limited hostel facilities available. But then looking at the complexities of Mumbai, it is not possible to provide hostel facilities to everybody. And there are lot of options for student housing available in and around our campus. So based upon the personal choice and preferences of the students, these options can be exercised by them. Yeah.
right, ma'am. So when we talk about the complete mentorship of this particular program, so students, those who have joined late, just I'll just briefly summarize what we have spoken till now. So basically, it's a 5-year integrated program. It's a BBA plus MBA with an option of opting out. But then that's not the purpose of opting out after 3 years. There is a program of finance, marketing, operations, data science. And across these particular years, you will be studying around 210 to 230 credits, which will enable you to go and be a very good corporate leader in future. Because the kind of pedagogy that is there, and pedagogy is completely pragmatic in terms of case study, live projects, industry internships, and you have number of peer learning and startup environment is there. That's what the particular portion is. Not only that, you will have an international exposure through the various immersion programs and tie-ups from universities outside India. And currently, for this academic year 25-26, the program is starting only in Mumbai University, Mumbai campus, which is their main campus for this academic year. And this academic year, the admissions will be from NPAT, okay, which the exam is already over. So they will get the students, top scoring students will get invite from the institute. But for the aspirants who are preparing for 2026, 27, lot of other campuses will also be opened up for this particular program, and then accordingly, as and how the program will keep on flourishing, similarly the institute will keep on adding a lot of new flavors to the particular program. Now, my next question to Dr. Mehta is that, like, there is an NPAT. Okay, you have already mentioned that the students needs to be very, very, academically oriented, right? So, do you have any kind of a criteria that, okay, on, weightage on 10th standard marks, 12th standard marks, NPAT, and then probably an interview, do you have any kind of a weightage
We
so
do
that,
not, yeah. So as I told you, we do not have any interview planned. And the eligibility for NPAT remains what it is. There is no change in that. And there is no change in the format of NPAT. The students who are the top scorers in NPAT will receive the invitation to join the program. As of now, it is available only in Mumbai. Future plans, I will not be able to spell out now.
correct?
It is quite possible that in the days to come, we have some more announcements to make. Similarly, as of now, there are 3 concentrations available, that is finance, marketing, operations, and data science. As the program evolves, we can look at adding more concentrations. Lot of interdisciplinary electives will be available to the students to choose from, because we very seriously believe in making our students not only adept when it comes to professionals, but they also have to be good human beings and responsible citizens. So whatever efforts we need to take, we can assure you, we are going to leave no stone unturned towards that direction.
Right, fantastic, ma'am. Asim sir, you was asking any.
I wanted to ask, but then ma'am made it clear that her future plans, the institution's future plans, have not yet been put in place for the next academic year. So probably we need to ask ma'am about the admission criteria for the next academic year sometime later on.
Yes.
So I was just curious, like what would be the process for the next year?
So see, NPAT is going to be our route. And yes, this year it is by invitation only because we launched it recently. However, in the coming academic sessions, it will become another of the options available to the students when they do their registration. So just in the drop down menu, how they can see BBA, BBA FinTech, BCom. Similarly, they will be able to also see integrated BBA, MBA.
So what students were asking, ma'am, is like would there be a personal interview? Will the shortlisting happen based on NPAT in future, and then a interview will be conducted for further shortlisting process?
As of now, there is no such plan.
Okay, right.
Right, ma'am. That's it from our side. And, one question from the student, again, we had it. Okay, what kind of roles or sectors are the student expected to enter after the graduation? So probably you can tell us about the future career prospects of the student.
So as I made it clear that we are offering 3 types of concentrations: finance, marketing, operations, and data science. So obviously the roles aligned with these 3 concentrations are the most probable choices for the students. However, if somebody wants to take the entrepreneurship route, or if somebody wants to take the startup journey, then we will make sure that we equip you for those roles as well.
So guys, if you see the particular structure of the program and the brand that we have of Narsimanji, not only the traditional MBA program, but you will have a complete 360-degree approach of right from your, you know, the marketing perspective or operations perspective, or for that matter, in due course of time, if they add any new, vertical, so that will be an added advantage for the students. Not only that, you put up about the, startup, you want to be a corporate, join any corporate. So we have all known about the placements of Narsimunji, and I did not want to, reiterate that because that's a known fact. And in fact, you cannot take away a fact and awards and accolades from a particular institute, right? So that's there in the store for all the future managers and future MBA and BBA aspirants. So so this is one of the program, and in fact, we were ourselves wondering, why till date the NMIMS has not launched their integrated program. In the moment it got launched, we were, in fact, a lot of students had their queries. They kept on writing to us. So students, on behalf of NMIMS, what we have done is we have also set up a dedicated helpline structure, because not only for this year, for next year, like, what kind of NPAT, you know, courses or opportunities or any questions that you have regarding this particular integrated BBA plus MBA program, write to us. We have created a dedicated, consular helpline for answering queries, especially for NMIMS. And you can write to us at info@timeforeducation.com, and just in the subject line mention integrated BBA MBA from NMIMS, and we will be redirecting them through a particular counselor who will help you, especially clarifying all the doubts for the NPAT. And the questions for which we don't have any answer, obviously we will go back to the uh, esteemed faculty from Narsimunji, and we will seek their clarification, and we will definitely let you know on whatever queries. So together we will, ensure that your queries are answered and you have a very, very fantastic career ahead. So wishing you all the best, students and aspirants, parents. That is one of the beautifully designed program that we can, vouch for in future. And once again, on behalf of Time and all the fraternity out here, I would like to thank the entire NMIMS team, especially Dr. Minu Mehta, Amit ji, Dr. Bala, who has been instrumental in designing this particular program. And at the end of this session, I would want once again to request Dr. Minu Mehta to, say 2, 3 sentences on the passing note or, motivation for the particular students. And then we'll end this session.
So I wish you the best. If you are one of the top scorers of NPAT, expect a mail from us. Is Bala ma'am there? I'm not able to spot her. Is she there? Could she join because she was traveling?
No, ma'am, she didn't join.
Doesn't matter. Fine. Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, ma'am, once again. Thank you, Amit ji. And thank you, Asim sir. And right. And have a great evening, everyone. And let us look forward for a wonderful journey ahead. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.